Okay, now it's time to address this ridiculousness. Are you ready for this? Let's talk about this, everyone. What time is this at? This is at 57 minutes in. I'm trying to remember that. We're on the 57-minute mark to clip this. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I've been made aware. Are you ready for this? A secret detractor Discord. Now, you may be saying, Phil, you're being far too dramatic, right? Why you gotta call it the secret detractor Discord? Why you gotta act like it's some clandestine thing? You know, I'm not emphasizing, I'm not exaggerating. They actually called it the secret detractor Discord server. That's the actual name of it. I'm not making that up. That's literally the name they chose for the server. Okay? So, I got wind of this last night via this tweet. Okay? And so, I started reading the series of tweets. First of all, 43 members, 15 online. Right? And so, you start reading into it. First of all, here we go. Here's a bunch of the members. And this is just funny, because this is just like a veritable who's who of, like, Loserville. Like, you know, the kids who, in school, they had to sit in the corner with the dunce cap on, or the ones who rode the short bus all the time. I mean, this is where they conglomerate together. This is their collaboration. This is like their super group, right? So, I mean, just take a quick look. Almighty, I mean, you have to assume Almighty is probably Almighty Tevin, right? And by the way, these aren't outdated. These people are online. They're online, you see that? Goutside Phil. Yes, Goutside Phil. Yes, because as you know, I'm heavily afflicted with gout. And every day I have an attack of this. And, you know, even though I haven't had attacks in years, it's not anything pertinent or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Kozatov. I remember him. He was an asshole. What else do we got? The Gout Police. Look out. The Gout Police are coming for you. Woo, woo, woo. Do you have swollen joints and high uric acid levels? The Gout Police are out to make the bust. What the fuck? And it's got the icon of the police officer from Monopoly. Do you think he even knows that that's the police officer from Monopoly? Probably not. Probably just stole it off of something. Teo does art. This guy too has hated on me for like a decade or more. I remember. I don't remember exactly how. He might have used to been a fan, then he turned on me or something like that. What else do we got? Oh, now we're getting into the good one. Now we're getting into the good stuff, right? First of all, we got the Crown Prince, or maybe I should call him the Clown Prince of Detractor hating on me. It's a Gundam. The guy who was so fucking desperate for attention that he basically begged Craig to be in somehow a part of my interview on Side Scrollers last year. And he got himself played at the end of the interview as like a celebrity question. And his question was so fucking bad. He couldn't even say it in a way that was intelligible that anyone understood. So we all just listened to it and we all just shook our heads and were like, yeah, whatever. And we moved right on. I didn't even answer the question. It was just so dumb. The guy sounds like, straight up like Yucko the Clown off the Howard Stern show. He's literally not added an intelligent thought to the planet since he was born. He's a fucking Joe. He's a living Joe, you know? And he thinks that it's I'm gonna sit on the fucking Dark Side Phil secret detractor Discord, right? Here's another winner, Memology 101. Yeah. You know, that guy who literally has been making insanely untrue videos about me for the longest time. Like, as far back as like 6+ years ago, right? This guy, let me tell you a little story about Memology 101, all right, and the content he makes. So, I was playing this horrible video game. Basically what it was supposed to be like Attack on Titan meets World of Warcraft. So you're fighting giant green orcs that I swear to God look like they were stolen out of a Blizzard game, okay? But they're like Attack on Titan size, and you're chopping their limbs off. It's so bad. It's terrible. The game is absolutely awful, okay? But I needed something to play. At the time, there was like no real new games out, so I was playing this game. I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to keep playing it and beating it. But the game is terrible. Everyone agrees no one's playing this game. People who played it all quit and said, fuck this, we're not playing this game. It's atrociously bad. I kept playing it. I literally kept playing the game and I actually beat it. I was one of the few fucking content creators on the internet that actually stomached through this insanely mediocre game and beat it. Okay? One day, I'm literally at the end of my stream. In fact, I'm going over trying to beat this one part of the stage. And I die, and it frustrates me because I'd stayed like maybe 15, 20 extra minutes on my stream, and I still didn't beat it. And I got angry. I was like, ah, fuck this game. It's a piece of shit or whatever. I said, all right, guys, that's it. I'm out of time, whatever. This guy, I swear to God, makes a video. Darkside Phil rage quit the game. Darkside Phil rage quit the game. I was playing it. I didn't quit it. I'm still playing it. I never quit the playthrough. I beat the whole game. Okay? I was over my stream time. I stayed late to try to beat the stage. I lost, got angry that I died. I said, okay, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. We'll play it again. The fuck are you talking about? This motherfucker literally makes completely factually untrue content every single day. The content they make is some of the worst complete shit on YouTube. And morons watch the content not because they want news or reporting that's true. It's because they want drama. So people who are mentally stunted, who like fake drama, go and watch this guy's content. He's a loser. He should not be on YouTube. He should not be allowed to be on YouTube. He's lucky that no one has sued him for slander or defamation or whatever the hell it is, because literally the vast majority of content he puts out is all fucking fake. Okay? But he's in the server, the secret detractor server. Liquid Phil, I swear I remember that name from something, but I don't know what. Probably just another long time, loser detractor of mine. Here's the best part. Just a Gamer John. It wasn't enough for Just a Gamer John to be in the secret detractor Discord once. Oh no. He had to create 2 different accounts so he could be there twice, just in case one of them got disconnected from the internet. That's absolutely fucking amazing. 2 accounts in the same Discord. Okay? Oh, here we go. Well, Mighty D. Once again, another guy, I've never seen a piece of content out of this guy ever, but I hear all the time about this motherfucker talking shit about me. But that was just the online people, because there's also a ton of offline people. I wasn't privy to the offline people, so I don't know who the offline people are. All right? But anyway, so those are the people that were in the Discord, right? So listen to this. They immediately erased the server when I showed someone that it merely was a real thing. And basically, he has even more posts up here. I purged most of the server since some DSP slur think this was unironically a DSP server in use. Makes it that much funner. I just saw a slur post a screen cap thinking, no way they think this is a real hive mind server with only like 40 members. With 6 people to talk, blah, blah, blah. And then to make matters even funnier, all right? As if it's not funny enough to make fun of that server, right? Like, who on earth would be part of this server? Life losers, idiots, people who are mentally stunted, fucked up people with no morals, the dregs of society, right? That's who would be on a server like that. This guy who deleted the server actually goes out of his way to post this up, okay? He nuked it because it hadn't been used in years, despite the fact it showed active users. It showed that people were actually active on it, right? And then here's the other funny part. Listen to this. This is the best part. This is absolutely, I couldn't, we talk about felting people. I couldn't felt any worse than how these people felt themselves. Because like I said, I don't have to lift a finger anymore. Everything is falling apart. All my detractors are literally systematically crumbling around me. Okay? You got to read this. You ready for this? The guy who purged it doesn't own it. We haven't spoken there in years. Why purge it? Why purge it? To fuck with people like you who think it's a gathering hub for even more slurs, even better. Then again, I'm on the active tractor server. We share videos and memes, and we even game together. So this guy is saying, that wasn't even an active server anymore. We haven't done any of that stuff in years. Oh, by the way, we have an active server where we actively do this every single day. Ultimate self-felt. You fucking idiot. On the one hand, you say, we're not part of that server. That's all old, disbanded. No one cares about it anymore. Oh, yeah, we have an active one where we do this every day. You fucking moron. Could you be possibly any more stupid? I don't think so. I actually don't think it's possible. Let's see. If this server's been public the 6 years I've been in it, there's thousands of tractors and sub 50 of us in that one. Be real. The reason I jumped in there for the first time in 6 years is because you were there. Dude, my moronic idiot. You literally admitted you're in another server. You're defending your action saying I only jumped in that server because I figured someone was in there talking about it. But you actively admitted you're in another one right here, you fucking degenerate moron. How can you be that stupid? Do you sit on your toilet with the lid down and shit? I mean, that's the level of stupidity here. Wow. I think that's it. Like, I don't even really want to go too much deeper into it. It's just a lot of people reacting to it and saying, these are the dumbest fucking people I've ever seen and shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's not even worth spending any more time on. But it's like, these are my detractors. This is what I'm dealing with. These people have not a literal brain cell left in their fucking heads. They sit there in their little circle-jerking communities, singing Kumbaya, and you know, playing games together, sending idiotic memes about me to each other. Literally saying, I counted today. Did you know that Dark Side Phil, DSP himself, he snorted 7 times and he cleared his throat 23 times on his stream today. Let the count be updated. Holy fucking shit. What is wrong with you? Do you not understand this is a waste of your life? This is not something to be proud of. Being part of the detractor family is not a real family. Get it? Now I'm going to play like Review Tech. You don't have a real family. Detractors are not a family. They're a bunch of degenerates, a bunch of immoral, mentally stunted people who have latched together with their inability to have a real positive life, and instead have created a social circle around hating on me, a nobody, an arbitrary content creator. You are fucked if you think that what you're doing is anything positive or meaningful in your life. You are wasting your life. You're going to wake up one day, 45 years old, still single, probably still living with your parents. You're going to get out of bed and you're going to look in the mirror and you're going to realize, holy shit, I just spent 20 years hating on DSP and I have absolutely nothing positive in my own life going because all I did was celebrate hating on DSP for 20 years with a bunch of fucking losers. How do you not understand this? The people who don't do this are people who have positive lives. We have family, friends, business, things going for us that are positive. We don't just sit here and shit on others. We do productive things with our time. That's why we don't have detractor servers to sit in and poop on people. We don't have to shit on others because we're too busy with good things. You can have good things, but you need to use the brain cells that are in your fucking head instead of ignoring them. All right? Take your server, your second server, which you've now admitted you're in, which probably has hundreds to thousands of people in it. Close the fucking server. Go outside, touch grass, breathe air, and do something with your life for once. You fucking losers.